It's time for a letter Q hunt. We're trying to find all of the letter Q's. I don't have a color that starts with Q. You can use any color you'd like. Here I see the lowercase q starts off the first row. So I'm going to color that circle for lowercase q. Then we have J. We don't want J. What are both of those? Yes, they are capital Q's. So we will color the spaces for those capital Q's. Next to the capital Q, that's a B. I see the bat and the ball for B. We don't want the B. What's that? It is a Q. We want that Q. Next to the Q, what do we see? P. We don't want a P. And our last letter is a D. I see the doorknob and then the door, or the magic C that turns into D. On our top row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Q's. 2 are lowercase, 2 are capital. 2 and 2 go together to make 4. Let's look at our middle row. Oh my goodness, it starts off with 2 capital Q's. We found those so easily. Let's color both of those capital Q's. And then next to the capital Q, that is an I. We don't want it. That's a V. You're right. We don't want V. What's that? It is a lowercase q. We want the lowercase q. Next to the lowercase q, it's a capital Q. Oh my goodness. And then next to the capital Q, another lowercase q. Our very last letter in the middle row, what do we see? Lowercase I. We don't want that. How many Q's were in our middle row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's more than 4, isn't it? It's 1 more than 4. We had 3 capital Q's and 2 lowercase q's. 3 and 2 go together to make 5. And look how 5 has 1 more than 4 does. 4 has 1 less than 5 does. So 4 is less and 5 is more. On our bottom row, do we start off with a Q? Nope. Ooh, this one almost looks like a Q. This one is a G. The tail goes underneath. We're not going to get tricked. We don't want G. There's a Q, capital Q. Let's get it. Next to the capital Q, that is a lowercase q. You're good at hunting the Q's. Next to the lowercase q, it is a capital Q. Next to the capital Q, what do we see? Ooh, an O. We don't want an O. Another O. I think they're trying to trick us because it almost looks like a Q. What's that one? That one's the Q. Very good. So let's see how many Q's were on our bottom row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Q's on our bottom row. But we made 4 this time with 3 capitals and 1 lowercase. 3 and 1 go together to make 4. Did our middle row have 4? No, our top row had 4. So our top row and our bottom row were equal. They had the same amount. And our middle row had 5. That's 1 more than 4. Down at the bottom, these pictures in our pattern start with the qua sound for Q. 25 cents is a qua quarter. Qua quarter, qua queen, qua question. Qua quarter, qua queen, qua question. Qua quarter, qua queen, qua question. Let's say the Q pattern a little faster. Quarter, queen, question. Quarter, queen, question. Quarter, queen, question. Please make sure that you do a great job and post your Q's on Seesaw.